Hey YouTube, POD7 here with another comic book haul. Just a quick reminder, first Saturday in May is Free Comic Book Day. I haven't heard too much about what's coming out, but Dave told me there was a Mass Effect thing, so I'm probably going to try to show up, at least at Hall of Heroes. So, speaking of Mass Effect, I got issue 1 of Homeworlds, not 2, sadly, but it's only a matter of time. I'm sure I'll pick it up somewhere along the line. This was the result of Dave, the shop owner, going to Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City, Kansas. I believe it's in Kansas. And he asked if there was anything I wanted him to look for, and I said, well, if you see anything Mass Effect or Dragon Age, go ahead and pick it up. Not realizing how proud EA was of its comic line. These were all $4 a piece, and I was extremely upset. But it was not Dave's fault, so I should have said if they're cheap. But, you know, I guess it was worth it just to check them out. There's the Dragon Age comics I got are 2 through 5, and I know 0 of the characters. So I imagine number 1 probably had at least one recognizable character, but I don't know, I'm definitely not going to follow the series or anything. Definitely high quality paper and ink, but as far as story and art goes, definitely not worth $4 an issue, in my opinion. And then the rest of the stuff I picked up was mostly my monthly DC stuff. World's Finest is going good. They're kind of taking their sweet time getting them integrated into the new 52, but this was also the month, April was the month of fold-out covers. Originally, I think they were doing something called WTF April, which was kind of like April Fool's April, but I haven't heard anything more about it, and there wasn't like a special logo on any of the issues I got, so. Catwoman. She is part of the Justice League of America now, and I don't know, it's just, I might have to drop this book, sadly. In between the story kind of bouncing all over the place and Dave forgetting to order issues, it's getting kind of hard to follow, so here we have the Jonah Hex Show, also known as All-Star Western. That logo at the top is getting smaller every month, I'm pretty sure. With a surprise appearance by Booster Gold, which was pretty cool. I mean, I've never really been a huge fan, but seems like an okay story so far. And then my favorite title right now, Batwoman, showing why it's the best looking book in DC. Or I would say, in my opinion, the best looking book in comics, but in the new 52 for sure. It was a pretty good issue. I can't really say much more without spoiling anything, so this is the first step in a long journey of madness, of trying to pick up every appearance of Batwoman, the new Batwoman. And it sounds crazy, but believe it or not, it's it shouldn't be too hard to do. And that panel on the right there is her first appearance, Kane, on the front of a newspaper. To the left there is Renee Montoya, who anybody who watched Batman the Animated Series in the 90s, she was kind of the junior detective to Detective Bullock. And she followed Bullock and Harley Quinn from the show into the comics. And eventually her and Kate got together at some point. and became a couple, and then they kind of hit a rough patch right around the time Renee left the Force, and then Renee became the apprentice to the Question, so when the Question died, she became the Question too. Her whereabouts, I have no idea. But anyway, that's a story for another time. This has been POD7, and I'm signing out.